Hello everybody and welcome back to Sunset Motel. We are going to be doing room 209 today. I decided to carry on and sort of finish this first part of the series with the current items we have before the update comes and we get access to the caravan. So I thought we'd do 209 and 210 because, to be honest with you, I don't know when that update's going to come. So it could be months away for all I know. So I thought I'd get this wrapped up while I can, because it's beneficial to do so as well, because I am going to have a little bit of a break from recording coming up soon. So I'll do this, and then we'll get this done, and then we can come back to the game if and when those caravans turn up. Now, we have already got some stuff laid out in here, so I think we'll roll along with what we've got here. Is that the right floor? That looks different to that floor. Oh, it is the right floor. Just looks different in that box. I've already, a bit like I did in the previous room, I've already pre-made the choices for what we're going to have on the floors and walls. It's just a case of putting it in. Sell that. Let's grab this. Now I think I'm just going to have this a bit like I did in whichever room it was. On two of the walls, and then we'll have white on the other. Now, do we go that wall and that wall with it, or do we go, say, that wall and that wall? I'm going to go this wall, and the others can be painted white, I think. We'll sell that. Give ourselves some paint. Yeah, that's the bathroom already done. Well, painted wise anyway. Let's sell that. Go across and do the bedroom. So in here we've got like a little feature wall there. And we're going to have this red colour all the way around elsewhere. Like so. Sell the rest of that. And then put this floor down. I think pre-selecting my decoration is definitely been a step in the right direction. Okay, that is that room done as well. So we move on to this room. I haven't got anything for outside yet, so we are going to have to decide something for outside. I don't think I put anything outside. No, I didn't. No, I don't want to go out there. No, it's done it anyway. Never mind. Of course, it might work out there. You never know. Might actually look quite good. Right. Let's sell that and then buy some more. Parquet. And it was that one. It's not one of the floors we've had access to until recently. But we try some of the new stuff out. I think it looks alright, actually. It's not a bad-looking floor. Didn't mean to do that, but never mind. Switch it for this. Now, where do we want this? I'm not... It is going to go with that wall. That wall colour, I think. But I don't want this everywhere. I think maybe have this down that wall there, perhaps. Or do we have a painted room and go into an area like down here that is perhaps a dining area with this kind of wallpaper over it? Maybe we do that. So it almost becomes two different rooms, despite being one open plan room. It becomes two different rooms. I'm not sure it goes with the floor, actually. You know, now I've got it down. I'm not 100% sold on that, but we'll...
Sir, I'm grateful. You're great.
We'll roll with it. Which one was it? It was this one? Yeah, it's this one, I think. Yeah. Yeah, we'll roll with it, but I'm not 100% sure that goes with the dark floor. Now I see it probably about 2.5 weeks after I initially thought, yeah, that might go. Now I'm thinking, maybe it doesn't. Not as well as the paint does, I don't think. I don't think either of them go perfectly with the floor, but the paint more so than that. But we'll see. It looks different again once it's done. Like when we've got all this paint on it, it'll look different. And when you get all the furniture in, it looks different again, doesn't it? Okay, that's that bit done. Let's get rid of that, get rid of that. I think we're ready just to put furniture in here then, aren't we? Apparently, oh, we've got parquet outside, haven't we? Of course, we have some parquet outside. Let's just get rid of, hopefully, this singular one. Oh. Pressed it for slightly too long, and it goes and smashes the wrong floor. Not the first time I've done that. Why won't it let me select this now? What's going on? It won't let me select this for some reason. And I'm definitely on the right. It's just the hand for this, I'm pretty sure. Let's sell it and then rebuy it. It's not letting me place this now. Oh, there we go. Flooring's there. Okay. That was my bad, but also that's the only time I've ever had to do that. But we must have already had some in our hand, of course. We still had some. So we already had some in our hand. I think that was what the problem was there. Ah, because often you just click straight to it, you see. Yes, you have to go here, which I didn't do. But you don't have to do that normally. You can just do it with your hands and it will auto go there. That was what was catching me out there. Right, outside. Aura, maybe? Or I think, let's have a look at campus. Yeah, let's have campus. Works reasonably well for little outdoor seating. Sell that. Right, now we can put some stuff in. So, quite like this balcony. I don't like it as much as that one because it's not as enclosed. I like the enclosed nature of that one. Well, this one does feel a bit brighter because it's outside. Because you can't put any lights out here, so... so I think we'll start with some chairs. Let's see. It's a shame there's nothing kind of outdoors about some of these. I really like... It'd be nice if we could have access to the pool items. To get the sunbeds or something. Because they would work well up here. I mean, what we could do is just have a little dining table, couldn't we? Actually, we could have a little dining table out here. It's just to come, this could be like a proper outdoor meal when it's a nice warm day, dry. We could have a nice little outdoor seating area. Sounds like that wind is getting up. I don't know if we're about to get a sandstorm. Feels a long time since we've had a sandstorm. I feel like one is coming in, though. That's not too bad, but a little tall. I'd like it to be made somewhat of metal to go with the table. But none of these chairs are really tall enough for this table. I think I might have to change the table. It's the odd one like that, but then that feels too tall for the table. I guess we could have those. They're not really outdoor furniture, but... Or maybe go with that. Maybe we'll go with that. It's the only thing that's sort of semi-outdoor furniture. It does not go with this table at all. But it's the only thing that's kind of the right height for this side of this table. We'll do that there. We'll put something in the center. As you can see, once again, I have picked the best weather possible for doing this task. This is dry. Bottle of wine for the table. Now, do we place set here, or do we just place set indoors? I guess we could place set here. Well, we can semi-place set. I can't put a fork down. I can put a fork down there, but it's then in the wrong place. If it's going to be funny like that, I'm not even going to try. We'll just have plates. And we'll put some glasses in the center as well. Just put them around the... Can't put stuff here. What? Let's just put some glasses around the bottle. And you've got a plate to use should you require it. But we can't... I'm not going to bother with the cutlery. If it's going to be funny about it, I'm not going to bother. Got a plant over there in the corner. Another one down here. Different designed one there. And one down there. I think that'll do. Very nice. It's a shame we can't do the knife and forks, but it would just annoy me if one of the forks or the knives or something had to be center of the table, for example, and the others all went on, or whatever it might be. I could see it going that way, so we'll leave it. It's quite nice out there. It's quite a nice little balcony area. I'm going to keep this as maybe the indoor dining area, so you can either sit here and dine, or you can go outside and dine. Up to you. So if that's the case, then we'll have our living area just here. And I might put a little office over in that corner there where the plant currently is. So I think what we'll do is we'll start with the office. Now we have got full access to all of these desks now, which we didn't used to have. That is huge. Well, I tell you what, it doesn't fit that space well. Put it there. I like that. Whoever's going to sit here can have a nice, comfortable chair. Which is going to have to be this one, unfortunately. It's the only sort of desk chair there is, but it's once again, a lot of the tables in this game are either way too high for the chair, or the chairs are way too low for the table. And it's very difficult to get one that kind of matches up. Where are the computers? That's in decor, isn't it? Now we can go crazy here. We can give this we can give them a multi-monitor setup, can't we? It's a shame this one's jacked up so high. I could do with taking it down a bit on its stand. We're going to give them 3 monitors. So you can play your game. Keep track of what's going on in the background on one, and then have you chat on the other. Some books for, I don't know, manuals and stuff like that can be off to one side, just for some decoration. Keyboard. Mouse. PC itself. clock that you can glance at and suddenly realize it's 3 o'clock in the morning and you've been gaming all night long. What else can we have just here? Not really a lot else to put on here. An alarm clock, maybe. So once again, go, hey, go to bed. You've been up for 13 hours straight gaming through the night. It's time to go to sleep. I think that'll do for here, to be honest. I don't think we need much else for the office. I think that will do for the office. That looks good. I like that. Nice 3-monitor setup. Just a shame I can't just lower that one down just a tad, because then you could also go ultra wide and join them all up. But it'll be fine. Right, so we've got that over there. Like I said, I'm going to have like a little TV and chill out area over here. Now, where's the TV? I think maybe put the TV. You know where that curve in the wall is? We have a curved TV. I wonder if... It probably won't. Oh, it does. Oh, it does. I thought that there's no way that curved TV will go on the curved part of the wall, but it does. It's not perfect, but it's not bad. What an unusual thing to do as well. A curved TV on a curved wall. I don't think I've ever seen that, to be honest. Right, and then we can put that nice piece of furniture like this. We could have that. Or something like this instead. Diagonal. How does that look diagonal? Does that just sit in the room a little bit? Actually, no, it's not bad. It's not bad. I was thinking maybe it's just kind of in the middle of everywhere, but it's not, is it? It's not awful. Let's go with it. Where's a coffee table? Should we have an antique coffee table? If there is one, I don't think there is one. Got some grand tables and stuff like that, but we haven't really got a coffee table. I mean, I guess that sort of thing would, but don't think it really goes with the room, does it? We're going to have to, in the final room in 210, we're going to have to do at least one of the rooms, whether it be the bedroom or sitting room or wherever. It's going to have to use some of those antiques, because I don't feel like I've really used that many of them. I mean, to be honest, I prefer things like this. I prefer a bit more of a modern take myself, so most things are going to get decorated that way, but it'd be nice to utilize some of them, wouldn't it? All right, we can put a bit of decoration on here. That's far too big for that. We'll leave the ball. But we will put a little plant or something. Just below the TV. It's not bad. Should we put a rug down? Something like that, just to get up on. Yeah, it's not too bad. Put that there. We'll put some pictures in, but we'll do that later. Let's see. I feel like a bookcase or something along this wall, just here. Where are the bookcases? Bookcase. Let's try it along this wall. Like that, and then some books on it. Kind of annoying you can't put books up there. We've had this problem before. It's really choosy about where you place things. We put a stack of plates. No, you can't. Put a couple of plates, though. We can pretend that's a stack of plates, some spare plates if somebody comes over. A couple of spare glasses down there. Also, there you go. Some glasses down there just to have as spares. Do we need a... I think we need a chair then, don't we? As well. Sofa's nice, but I think a nice, comfortable chair. If I could have it made out of the same material, that would be fantastic, but I doubt I can. Ooh, that's not far away. It's close enough. We'll have that. Where can we put this then? Got the bookcase there. This is going to be like the dining room in there. So I guess you don't really want to sit there, though. And you can't just sit here because you're in the middle of the floor. Maybe not have the chair then. Just with the positioning of everything. I was just thinking a chair would be good to sit. You know what? We'll just have the sofa. I think that's fine as it is. To be honest. Put in the dining table. This is like the main dining area. If you don't want to sit outside in that horrible rain that's currently taking place, you can come inside. Could have the antique one in here. We could have this as like an antique dining room, couldn't we? I mean, that is a long table, isn't it? That's like... You'd have to phone the person at the other end of the table just to speak to them. That's huge. I think I might save that for the next room. Purely because the next room we're going to do is much, much bigger. I think it's like the biggest biggest room in the game, I should say. And if it's... I think it'll just be better for it. I think we will go for that, actually. Kind of the longest table we've got without being super huge. Not really seeing a chair I like to go with the table, though. Something like that, maybe? Might as well make this a 6-seater. Even though this is only going to be a room with a double bed in it. We might as well make it a 6-seater. Give them some table settings. Hopefully we can. I can at least give them plates, so that's something. Probably ought to move the chairs a little bit, didn't we? Oh, it's too close. I don't think it... Oh, it can, but it has to hang off. Be fine. We'll ignore it. Let's move this chair slightly over. Move this one slightly over as well. I think I left too much gap between them. There we go. That's a little bit better. We can move the plate over a little bit. Good. Right, that's that bit done. Hopefully we can have some knives and forks. Fortunately, the people at the end can't really get their drink on properly, but do it the best we can. Yeah, it's a bit awkward about getting the drinks, isn't it? Just put them there. Annoyingly. Oh, no, we can just squeeze it in there. We can just squeeze it in. It's not too bad. Could do with that one moving slightly. Uh-oh. No! No! Oh, you... Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Just sold the entire thing. And there's no undo button. Oh, I don't believe it. I was just placing the... I just wanted to move that final glass. Just move it a bit closer to the center. We were a centerpiece in the table short of being finished there. I just sold the entire table. Okay, we're all back together again. Put the wine in. This time, let's not delete the table. Because then I rebooted the save to see if it had auto-saved or not. And unfortunately, then the place settings had all stayed in the center of the table, but the table was gone. So I had to get rid of everything manually there as well, which was a bit annoying. Sadly, there's nothing else we can really put on this table. Unless we had like a candle or something, or just something. I don't really think there's much else we can do here. We can put a light above it. I don't want to put any more than one, but we'll put one above this table. Because as soon as we put any more, the room will open as soon as we're ready. As soon as we put the final item in. That one above. I quite like that over a dining table. It kind of works well. Oh, go away, go away. Yeah. Good. That looks good. I like that. It's a nice little dining area. We could put, obviously, some plants and stuff around the edges of the room here. Like that. And then, yeah, just, I think a mirror on that wall just there. Shame it's not a bit longer than that. I'd like a really long one on its... I mean, can you put these? No, you can't rotate them. That's a shame. It'd be nice if I could just have a long mirror. I don't think there's one in the antiques either. Sadly not. Yeah, that's the longest mirror we have. I mean, I could double thingy them. I could just, like, do a whole run of them, but... I don't know how that would look, to be honest, because it disappears and leaves a small gap. Alright, we'll just have that... in the center, and we'll put a few other pictures and stuff around. That's good. That's our dining room finished. We've done our living area, apart from pictures. We've got a bookcase, we've got our office. So it's just the bedroom and the bathroom to do. So we'll do the bedroom first. Because the bathroom really takes no thinking about, does it? So let's have a nice fancy bed. Let's go right to the end of the range here. See what we've got. It's not too bad, actually. For this room, that's not bad at all. We'll go with that. Get a nice side table. Then we can have picture of something above the bed, as usual. Splash of colour would be good. But I tell you what, that dog and cat is not bad for this room. Just gives a bit of a colour splash, doesn't it, on a dark wall. It's quite a dark room as well. wardrobe. Let's see. I'm tempted with the white, keeping it quite bright because the dark red, the dark floor, the dark wall there. Keeping it bright, I think, is a good thing to do. Might go down this wall with the wardrobe, actually. Think about there. We can go with the white drawers the other side. Which we can kind of go two of. Leave a gap. Something like that. And then we can put TV on the wall or something like that. We could have that curved one. Something like that in front of the bed. Give them the now customary drink that comes with the room. We'll have an alarm clock. I think we will have an antique lamp. We did that in the previous room, I think, didn't we? The antique lamp. I think these lamps look all right in here. Ooh, that looks quite like that, actually. Doesn't look too bad. Let's have that, and then have one on the other side as well. It's a little bit dark, but I don't mind the lamp. Let's see. Could have some books. It's a shame you can't just have like one book. You know what I mean? Just like a magazine or just one book that's open. Just lay it down. I know technically we're designing a motel room, not a, you know, like a bedroom or something like that, but it'd be nice if there were a few more things you could place down. Have an alarm clock this side as well, so both people can tell the time. It's not bad. Not bad. We'll go with that. TV just there. Put some stuff on top of those as well, I think. And we could do with something else. Something just in that corner, I think. Just go with the books on top of here, I think. Clock. What about some nice fancy chairs or something looking at the TV? So you could sit and watch TV in here, or you can lay in bed and watch TV. It's a bit odd for a bedroom, I guess, to have these style of chairs, but I just feel like there's something in this floor space. It's a bigger room, isn't it, than some? I'm not really sure it goes. So you could sit there, but that's not ideal either. And we could just put a rug down and be done with it, I guess. It just feels like there's a big space there to be utilized. Could do with something else. I mean, it could just have its own bookcase, actually. Maybe it's not the floor space particularly that's kind of wrong, but maybe just requires something, yeah, something else like that, just to add something else in. Something like that. I don't think we can do the top one, can we? I tried putting something in there before and it didn't work. That's not bad. Pictures, of course, will have to go on, but otherwise, not bad. I think we'll do the pictures in this room, because that will tick this room off for us. Where are the pictures? Oh, and a mirror. We need a mirror, don't we? Of course, we haven't got a mirror. That one there, so you can use it to get ready. I think we'll put one... Might put a mirror over each. Bit tall, but they're over there as well. Once we've finished in this room, I'm really going to have to go around the motel. We've got 4 rooms that have been out of action. The sauna's out of action. Nothing's working in the motel without me. Actually, that looks good there. It looks good in both places, actually, but how does that look? Is that okay? It's not bad. Obviously, we've got to put a light in, but I'm going to save that until the very end. It's not bad. It feels like there's something missing in this room. I just can't put my finger on it. I think it's because it's slightly bigger than a lot of the bedrooms we've had. So maybe I could have... Maybe I could have done the bed here, and maybe we could put a sofa in there to watch us TV. We still could. Not a chair, but a sofa. Just leaves it a bit tight. It'd have to be small, wouldn't it? So it leaves it a little bit tight for getting to the wardrobes. Just a small little thing. Like that, maybe. But if we could have it in white or a lighter colour. I don't think I can. Got some more interesting sofas now, haven't we? Let's put one of these in the next room, I think. We've got some ones we've not used or really looked at before. Maybe something like that. Or that. This is better. Go with this. Put it right there on the rug. A bit unusual, but yeah, you can come in here. So this is a bit more like an apartment that you can get away from everybody who's having dinner. You can come in here and you can come and sit and watch TV, read. Just chilling here. This is like a hotel room in itself, really. It's nice. That's better. I think that's just filled the floor for me. It's a little bit cluttered in terms of like the space here, but it's not bad. It's okay. We'll go with that. It's not bad. It's nice in here. I like it in here. I think this is better than the bedroom. Quite bright and airy in here as well. I like the dining room. I like it. It does feel like a separate room as well. You know, with the wallpaper versus the wall colour, it does actually feel like a different room. So that's nice. All right, let's get ourselves a bathroom done, and then we will be done for the day. So, where do we want everything? I think we'll probably have the bath along that back wall. Again, this is a fairly big room, isn't it? Compared to a lot of the other rooms, this is quite large. I mean, we could put the bath in the center of the room, actually. Like a freestanding tub in the center of the room. We'll have that. We'll put the toilet just there somewhere. We'll put the... toilet paper just there. Put a towel both sides of this for a change. We can put in... I'm going to put this little shower head just above there, like that. And I'm also going to put those soap dispensers on there and one about there somewhere, so you can get what you need. Shower's probably a little bit short, but it's not bad. We can't actually stand in, unfortunately. We can only stand on top, so it's not bad. It's close. Might stick with the golden towel rails. I think just one of them, though. I think that's a bit overkill, isn't it, having two decorated like that? So we'll get rid of that. Sink in. And we've got ourselves the regular unit above. I think that sink's a little bit tall, to be honest. Something like that will do. Since this room's so big, I think we'll have a shower in here as well. There being more than enough room for it, we might as well. We'll also have a towel for that then as well. Oh, let me select it, game. I don't know why it does this sometimes. You get stuck going one way to the other and it just will not select it properly. A soap dish just there. Another one of our golden towel rails. Just there. I think that's basically it for in here, isn't it? I don't think there's a lot else we can put in this bathroom, to be honest with you. Again, we've kind of exhausted it, so we'll just put in a few plants. And then it's just a case of putting in some lighting, and then we're done in this room. So put a plant in there. Plant down there. Have a few other plants around the place as well. Down there. To dress the place up a little bit. Right, I think we'll just put some pictures on the wall, or on the wall, I should say, in here, and then it is just lighting. So we'll put that one just there. Put the cats, the American football just there. Something that kind of goes well with the wall colour just there. To be honest with you, not a lot goes with this wall, picture-wise. Almost nothing at all, in fact. I think we'll go with this, even though we've already got one. Just there. I think it goes okay with the wall colour. Not bad. Right, let's put some lights on. So as soon as we put the next light in, it's going to ding. So we'll have to work quickly here. They've got lamps up there anyway, so they don't really need any more lights. That's a little bit, hangs a bit low, that, doesn't it? Get rid of that. It's a shame some of these do hang a bit low. Some of them are quite nice, but they hang too low for it to be used in the room. I don't like a light that hangs down where you'd hit your head on it if you were sat watching TV. I just go with that, to be honest. Go with a couple of those. And traditional sort of bathroom lights. I think that will do us. I think we're done in here. We'll just have a quick look around before somebody comes in to take the room. So this is the bathroom then. Not a lot we can do in here as usual, but we've done everything we can. It's a little bit different to some of the others. It's not bad. I like it. Dining room. I think this is probably one of the better dining rooms we've done. It actually feels like a proper dining room here. Actually, feels like a separate room, even though it's all open plan. I quite like that. Obviously, you can come and dine outside when it's a nice, beautiful night like this as well. Then we've got the bedroom as well in here, which is, it's okay. I don't think it's my favourite bedroom, but it's not bad. I don't know why it's not my favourite. It's just not bad. But it's, I mean, it's a nice room. I'm happy with it. It's just not one of my favourite ones we've done, but I do like it though. You can come and sit, watch TV, read, bed. It's basically, like I said earlier, it's a hotel room. Like, it's the hotel bedroom, isn't it? Within like an apartment. Quite nice. Not too bad. Reasonably happy with that. And of course, we've got our gaming setup as well. So let's be honest. You'll come in here, none of the rest of the room will even get used. You might use the bathroom facilities, you might have a bite to eat, but most of the time you're just going to be sat here gaming, aren't you? Looking out the window. So that is room 209 complete. So we only have one more room to do in the main part of this game, which is this one right here. And this one is a lot bigger. So this is why I saved some of that antique stuff and some of the larger items, because we can do something big in here. We really can. I'm not even sure. I mean, look at the size of these rooms. They're absolutely massive. Absolutely crazy, the size of these rooms. Also realised there's no washing machine in here. Oh no, there is a washing... But this is the bathroom? Are you kidding me? Well, I mean, it doesn't have to be, does it? We can do the laundry. We can turn this into something else. I'm not having this as the bathroom. That would be absolutely ridiculous. You have to have like 10 showers in here. So we'll probably turn that into the, I don't know, a different room entirely. We might do the bedroom. You could walk into the bedroom. I don't know. We'll see. And have that as something different. We'll figure it out. But this room is completely different. But we will do this one next time. We've got the balcony as well to do. But we'll get that done. And then we will be almost game complete. We've got the facility over there in the upgrade. We've got the car wash, which should unlock. We might as well buy these extra parking spaces, because why not? We'll get the car wash, I would assume. As soon as we've done that, we'll unlock that, and that will come online. And then we'll just be waiting for the caravan update to continue our decorating journey, where we will hopefully... I don't know if it's those ones, but we will hopefully get all of them done and design those and get those rented out as well. We've got a room fire, so we're just going to put that out. It's upstairs. Just going to put that out before we end. Oh, someone set fire to one of my new chairs. There we go. Let's put it out. Right, I think that will do us then. So if you have enjoyed this video, make sure you leave it a like. Consider joining and subscribing to the channel if you haven't already. And I will see you for another video very soon.